Hello, everyone. This is Jeffrey. I thank you for joining us on our video today, our YouTube channel, our LinkedIn page, wherever you find us. I thank you. I have just two thoughts for you today, and this is a very complex issue, so I'll try to distill it down, but still make it practical. That sounds hard, doesn't it? And it is. So, what I want to talk about today is the perception that many organizations have regarding decommissioning, that it can be automated, which it can for the most part. It can be used as part of a change, which it should, change request, and be in your service management tool. All true. But it's complex. Most large organizations, even medium sized, when they go to decommission software or hardware, they need approval from security, from finance, from risk, from the application owners or service owners, all of those. You can't automate those, right? You can't just say, okay, we'll let the tool take care of it. No, you can automate the tasks that get sent to each group or each person, sure, but you can't just automate it and flip the switch. Let me give you two stories. And one is I worked with a gentleman, not mentioning names, who was a DBA, and he went to delete something that he thought was in dev, maybe even test. This instance, no big deal, except he hit prod. And so the problem is he wiped out this huge database and it had to be restored in chunks from past captures of status. And so that's not good. So it rings a bell. Hey, we need some kind of a process to decommission. Who approves? Are we sure it's this one? How about if we turn it off for a time period before we actually, in user terms, control delete, whack it? This also comes into play with automation. I worked with another gentleman, another organization who thought if we can't automate the decommissioning process, then it's worthless. We either automate it all or not do it. And I think, hey, the answer is somewhere in between. And so whatever works for your organization is what you should use. But let's talk about the implications. If you do not have a good decommissioning process, a good method of pulling software out that's no longer being used or being replaced, or even hardware, whether it supports that software or not, you're going to end up with so much technical debt, so much stuff that you are not using but still paying for, because you're still paying for the licensing, you're paying for the hardware, the windows, the all that supporting cost. And so be thinking, how do we do decommissioning better? No matter how good you do it, you can do it better. And we would all say so, no matter how mature. And so I want to encourage you to be thinking, how do we decommission our IT assets? We've put a lot of investment. We have amortized or depreciated these assets over time. We have this plan. Now, who needs to sign off on it? What is our method? And that doesn't even talk about, we haven't even got into if it's a hardware, how do we destroy the drive or any of that stuff. But I just want to talk at a pretty high level. You need a process. You need a mechanism to know when something is pulled out, it has no security risk, it is properly signed off by all of the stakeholders. And I can't imagine that there are very many organizations that, especially you leaders, that feel comfortable that, sure, we do this well. Sure, we all of our board should take comfort that we are not exposing ourselves in any way because of the way we decommission. There aren't very many of those organizations. And so when you think of IT asset management, we all think, how do we bring on that hardware or software? How do we track it? How do we maximize and optimize it? Also think, how do we decommission it? This is Jeffrey T. Fertiller. We thank you for joining us. please visit our LinkedIn company page at Service Management Leadership. We have a podcast. Hopefully, you'll join us and our audience listening to that. And let me know. You can always reach out to me on LinkedIn or email. Let me know how service management leadership can help support your organization and its goals. I hope you have a great, great day. Bye.